The British introduced the game of cricket to India in the 17th century, although interest in the game did not spark until the early 20th century. Cricket sparked in India with the elite. After observing the British, Indian rulers and the rich began to play the game themselves. Cricket became a game of political significance and widely popular. The goal of the game is to score runs, in a way similar to baseball, and to dismiss the opposing batsman. The game consists of 2 teams of 11 and is played on a field known as a ground. A pitcher bowls the ball to the batter, who hits it with a wicket. While India declared its national sport to be hockey, cricket captured the people's hearts. Some might even refer to cricket as a religion. Cricket gathers and unites people of all ages and statuses as they play and watch the game. Recently, India's film industry produced films on cricket emphasizing unity and nationalism in India. India invests so much money in cricket that other sports may be hurting. For example, soccer does not have the backing of Bollywood or popular stars to keep the funding for the sport going. Soccer in India is losing the people's interest. Cricket has played a huge part in the explosion of mass media in India. In 1989, approximately 30 million households owned a television. Now around 160 million homes have a television. 400 million people are estimated to watch the game. Many Indians say that cricket is part of the media culture that they are most interested in watching.
When did you start playing cricket?
I started playing cricket when I was 13 in West Virginia. My neighbor was from Guyana, and so he kind of introduced me to the sport. So my start into cricket was very untraditional.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your ethnic background?
I am Pakistani.
Okay. And were you involved in, or do you know how the club started?
The club started in 1992 by just a group of guys who liked playing cricket. They were all from different ethnicities, Indian and Pakistani mostly.
In terms of, I guess, the IPL, for instance, how do you feel about sponsorship or money in the sport?
Well, the sports experienced a great growth due to sponsorship. Salaries have increased exponentially, and so that's led to a lot of salaries that are, in a way, more than what baseball players make per week. Because their salary, obviously, the IPL season's a little shorter. So if we were judging per week, those cricketers are making more than a baseball player, which is phenomenal because that was never expected. Before 2007, it was never it could never be dreamt that cricketers can be paid so much money. But nowadays,
so would you say it's good for the sport overall?
Of course, it's definitely good. It's helping make the sport more global. The IPL has definitely created a revolution in cricket that could have never been thought of 10 years ago.
Okay.
And so it has become more of a global game when you look at the teams that are participating in the World Cup, when you look at the teams that are trying to qualify for the World Cup. There's over 100 countries that try to qualify for the World Cup. So in that sense, it has definitely become more global. Since it's outside Afghanistan, they've become a powerhouse in just a matter of years.
And so expansion's a good thing.
I would say so, yeah. You want the sport to grow if you just grow.
So how big would you say the sport is in India?
I would say some people refer to it as a religion. I mean, it's followed in such a way that it's almost incomprehensible. Some people have killed themselves over cricket games, result of cricket games. So I would say, yeah, it's almost like a religion. It's not bigger than a religion.
Yeah. And then, do you feel connected with South Asia's culture whenever you play cricket?
In many ways, yes. In many ways, the people. Coming from West Virginia, I didn't know much about South Asian culture, and so playing cricket exposed me to a lot of the players we play with are from India, and so that exposed me a lot to their culture. And so yeah, yeah, in a way, I did feel that I did connect with South Asian culture through cricket.